I'm wanting to call off my wedding because my fiance is a control freak. Plus, all updates. I'm 32, she's 34, we're Catholic, she has 3 kids from previous marriage. We were dating for about 8 months, then decided to get engaged because things were going well. I felt like she was my person, she felt the same. I did great with the kids, we were both only getting older. We're supposed to get married in December, but I don't want to anymore. I moved in about a month ago to save money in the name of trying to pay off as much debt before the wedding so we can buy a house soon after. This is when everything changed, I feel. For the worse. She instantly wanted a joint bank account. I didn't want to because I felt it'd turn into a control situation. And it has. When I told her I didn't want to, she said, well, maybe we shouldn't get married. She controls every bit of the money and everything else down to what I eat. I have to ask to spend $4 on medicine when I'm fighting a sinus infection. We aren't hurting for money. I make $75K after taxes. Backstory on my health. I have had ulcerative colitis since I was 20. Had my colon removed when I was 25. I literally have to eat more than I used to, because I don't absorb everything like a normal person. She gets mad at how much I eat. I have to sneak food at work. I've tried to explain it to her and so has her mom, but she doesn't get it still. She tells me I have to work at least 70 hours a week MF, and what I can on Seiho when we don't have the kids so we have extra. I don't spend money on anything. I use my personal money so I have the amount of food I need. This was a fight to get what food I do have for work. Proper nutrition and rest, which if I want to sleep in I get fussed, are super important due to my health. I mistakenly take something that was for the kids, I get in big trouble. Even if it just cost $1. Or even if I don't take some leftovers to work that I try to leave for others so I am not greedy, I get blamed for wasting food even though she didn't tell me to take it and has yelled at me for taking too much, so damn if I do, damned if I don't, right? She shows little to no affection. I work 12 hours on my short days. Around 15 on my long days. I only have 1 or 2 short days a week. I'd like to feel wanted and desired when I come home, but I feel nothing. I don't ever get a hug, kiss, or any kind of excitement when I get home after a long day. Some of the long days mean I don't see her for 2 to 3 days at a time. There's no sort of excitement, just what more can you do around the house? Hell, I've even gotten in trouble for sitting down for 10 minutes when I got home one day, because I need to use my time better. I take care of everything around the house, such as yard work, home repairs, doing everything else when no one feels like it. Heaven forbid me if I forget to do one thing after a long day. Getting help from the kids is a chore. I am feeling used, and much like I'm just here to give money, do add much as I can, and if I bring something up it gets turned back on me. We had an additional talk, and some of y'all stated that she will say what I want to hear, and then it goes back to the same old crap. And you were 100% right. I've been playing the game and seeing her responses on things. She flips the responses to seemingly be different than they were, when really she's just saying the same thing. For example, I explained that I was still hungry after dinner, and she said word for word, I think you should just focus on not being hungry, then you won't want to eat. So I just grabbed a water and went about my business. Like, are you kidding me? Right after we had the discussion about my body and my condition. Anyway, I've got a plan together. I won't be able to enact this plan till Friday next week. The car we got is in both of our names, but I am only on the loan as a cosigner. So I am getting a rental, because I can afford it when some psycho isn't cornrolling my money. And I'm loading everything I can in there and heading out of town while she's at work. I'll be going to my parents in the next state over. She won't be able to find me. Which is good. I'm so getting a new phone and number before I head out of town. I've got my direct deposit changed, new bank account, and while I'm at work, I'm calling to get her off my credit card and everything. I'm waiting for the payment to post to the card from our joint account, will sometime next week, so I am not stuck with the balance that's on there. I'm also pulling what money is rightfully mine out of the account before I leave, and then taking my name off of it. There's a significant amount in there. I am cutting my losses on what I've already paid towards the wedding and everything else. I don't want that money to taint my new money. I'm expecting her to freak the hell out and blow my phone up, but I don't care. Just getting my plan together has been so liberating. On my way to my parents, I'm meeting a really good friend of mine who's been here through this whole process for lunch. Then on to my parents. I haven't even told my parents yet, so they don't know. Final update. 8 days after first update. A few have already asked for updates, so here goes. All good news. I am out and free and I feel great. I left early in the morning with as much stuff as I could. I went to the next town over and sat in the parking lot waiting for the rental place to open so she wouldn't have a chance of browsing around town before work and find me. Before I got the rental, I got all my money out as well. After getting the rental, I went back to the house to get more stuff. She had, I guess, gotten the hint and locked me out of the house, but I got all my important and expensive stuff out, so that's good. I went back to the bank and got a printout of all the transactions from the joint account, and I was immediately pissed off. I had to ask for medicine, but there were so many Amazon charges for going out to eat, transfers of money to different accounts and everything. But I had to ask to spend $4 on medicine for a sinus infection. It looks like she was transferring money so I couldn't track it all. I gave the printout to my friend so she can get me a spreadsheet together to track everything easier. While driving down to my parents', 4 hours from where I live, I was able to get all my passwords to every account reset and removed her as an authorized user on everything. Also, before leaving, I got a new account/debit card and switched all that over. I've got quite the road ahead of me to get where I want to, but it'll be an easier road to travel than what I was doing. I've already contacted a flight school and will be enrolling to get my private pilot's license in the next few months, and I can't wait. It's been a huge dream of mine since I was little. This has been the best thing I've ever done for myself and my well-being. Looking forward to see where things go and where I can take it. Thank you guys again for the sound advice. Only thing I have left to button up is the vehicle we bought, but I ran out of time. I've got a meeting with a lawyer next week to get it taken care of. Much love to y'all. 1 month after last update. Haven't signed on since my last update, but we traded in the car we had together and I got myself something new, free and clear of her name. She had 2 friends show up to the dealership. A male friend and female friend. Made me laugh cause I showed up with no one. Finally got all my stuff as well. She waited till the last day, of course.